I came into this position probably 6 months into the first term of the first council, where Mr. Gallagher was hired on as the interim while a replacement was found. And COVID happened the very next day, actually. I don't know that there's anything wrong with the current charter. I think it's a fabulous document. Do I think it's perfect? No. Do I think that there are some areas that, in the future, if it doesn't pan out, but I don't know that we've had enough time go by to really evaluate whether some of the aspects of the charter and all the issues that might come out have been fully tested, and we've had enough repetitions, if you will, that have tested the charter. I thought the process in itself and the document lends itself very much to a flexible, a responsive, very nimble form of government that has put the town in a very good setting financially, right? And then consolidated around the town manager responsibilities that were previously under boards or commissions, and kind of united and built around a vision of where the town was going through the town manager's office and the town manager through the town council, right? There are still some areas that, we haven't experienced a challenge in the charter yet, that just hasn't come up. But I do think that the document is flexible and pliable enough to allow us to work our way through any of those issues. And from my perspective, I think it correctly outlines what the roles and responsibility of the town manager are, with an emphasis on certain aspects of budgetary requirements and responsibilities, and I think it's been very well done at that part.
So when I look at the charter, I look at the grand compromise that went to put that forth. Some of the things that you hear, staggering elections. Well, why do we have all 9 of us up at once? That was to placate the people who wanted a mayor, one person that you could vote out of office to change the government. So this way, you can vote all 9 of us out to change the government. Changing that after the fact seems to me to be unfair, changing the rules after the game's already started. People voted for the charter based on the compromise that put that document together. So I'm wary anytime we talk about changing. I don't think we should be making willy-nilly changes to address, oh, well, this came up and that made it really hard, so let's just change that so we don't have to do it next time. No, it should be hard. And I also look at who's asking for the change. And is the reason you're asking to give you or your board more power? And if that's the reason, I don't care if I think it's a good idea or not. No. I like the separation of powers. I like the checks that we have on each other. And I have a great deal of respect for people who would not have voted for the charter if not for these compromises that were done to put it together. And I'm not willing at this point to advocate any changes.